The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Los Angeles Chargers and the New England Patriots. I'm Kate Scott. Joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL Divisional Round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows. It increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer, and your game, well, it's got to increase with it. If you can't take your level of play up a notch from the previous week, can't rise to the occasion and find that extra gear befitting the situation we're in, well, that's the week you're going to be sent home and be a fan like the rest of us.
So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Well, here we go, Kate. That good old adage, a good old question of rust versus rest. Yep, this QB and his buddies, they all had the week off. They're rested, they feel good. Or will they be rusty? This opening series, a big one to get them in rhythm.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
They now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you've got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
May now to throw on third. That one's caught along the left sideline. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A pickup of 17. And that's a New England first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Henderson on first and 10. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. So first down from the 41. Sticking with Henderson. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
From the gun, it's May. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Henderson's going to get it on third down. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Running for it, it's Henderson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Here's May on 1st and 10. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kay, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7. Chargers, nothing.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Darius Davis to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Chargers take the field. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
Well, I got to believe, Kate, that those touchdowns a week ago in that wild card round, both of them through the air, going to give this quarterback and this offense a little bit more confidence to do the same today.
Catch is made. That's Trey Harris. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
19 yards.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down at the 43-yard line.
The play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Finds a man right side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
It's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's got Hampton underneath. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Loss of 5 yards. It's 2nd down.
Play action now for Herbert. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. It's on target to Williams. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Tight end going in motion here. They go play action. Here's Herbert. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Mike Williams, the touchdown. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Gibson. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Patriots offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
1 yard gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operated from the gun. Here's May. He finds Brown right side. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's May to the air. That's taken in by Henry. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Patriots will have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
May to throw it. Throw left side, caught by Brown. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Throwing again, it's May. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. Here's May again. He put everything he had into this one. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. On the counter, it's Hampton. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. Completed to his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Herbert now off the play fake. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Ashton Davis there on the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Trying to get it with the option here. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
So on fourth down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. Fields this at the 19. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
May on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Mario Douglas, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. He's going deep. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. May now on 3rd down. Running right side. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They give now to Henderson. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
Another Patriots 1st down.
May now from the gun. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. Give him 13 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Trying for the deep ball. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. May looking to throw. Henry on the catch. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. To the air yet again, May. Drops this underneath, it's Gibson. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
And the Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. May now. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 2nd quarter lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your 2nd read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
One after is good by Boy Gallis. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 7.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. First call here coming from the shotgun. The tight end going in motion right. Here's Hampton, open the drive. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Gillette after this. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On the play fake, it's Herbert. This is thrown towards a defender instead, man. He's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
The play fake, now Herbert to throw. It's his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Herbert now to throw on third. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Throwing on first is Herbert. Caught, nice game left side. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Chargers first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Chargers.
Shotgun give to Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers earn the chance to tie before halftime.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. To return this, Marcus Jones. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And even though he's only a rookie, he's played like a seasoned veteran this year. Right now, he's the guy who, if the season ended this instant, would be going home with that Offensive Rookie of the Year award. First down throw for May. That's him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They've got first down here from the 36. Operating from the gun, here's May. This is a heater going deep. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. May try it again here on second. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers might be able to get some points late after the interception. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Dicker connects there, and they've taken back the lead.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He'll throw it. He's going deep this time. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. We roll on here on this divisional round Sunday. 2 more final scores to get to, and then we'll know the AFC-NFC title game matchups. But first, let's look back at Saturday's action. Our journey through the NFL starts now, and it begins at Arrowhead, the Chiefs at home to take on the Raiders in the AFC West. And this is Jacoby Myers. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. From there, let's go up to the Pacific Northwest, Seattle. Let's look in on the Seahawks. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And it's Kenneth Walker. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here come the Chargers for their first drive of the second half. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Going to Harris to start the half. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Lat McConkey. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Got for big yards on the right side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down.
Hampton now up the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Herbert from the gun. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Couldn't connect with Lad McConkey. So that brings them to 3rd down. Motioning Harris right. On 3rd down, Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Trying to push this past the marker. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And as they get started, we get to see some of the first-year players who've taken this league by storm and are leading our race for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's made in the air. He finds Brown right side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Chargers' 36-yard line.
Made a throw it. Got his man. That's Brown again. He's got it in the red zone. Now we'll see the medical team head out towards a Charger who's still on the field and in some pain. They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Although he Gilman on the coverage.
What's that?
Back to the air. It's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
May now on 3rd down. That's complete. Here's Brown. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. So now on 4th down, Andres Borregalis leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Herbert now off the play fake. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
In one formation.
Picked up at the 38. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The New England offense running out now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. It's Henderson on the give. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good for our Patriots. 1st down.
Tossing it to Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Here's Gibson on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. The Charger offense making its way to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Conklin brings it in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
At the 28-yard line.
Hampton trying the left side. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. He's got this at the 27. And a nice strong effort there on that return to take us to the end of this quarter. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It remains tied after 3, so we're going to have to decide things in our 4th quarter. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. They go play action. Here's May. He gets it into the hands of Jalen Cole. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On right side, Henderson. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Gibson here from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
May. It's complete to Hooper. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take a 4th quarter lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 17.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Herbert gonna tuck and run. And only can get his yard here, Brock. It's gonna be 3rd down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10, Herbert. Into traffic, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, way too much risk for that reward.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. They've been short.
They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Send the tight end in motion. Back to throw it. It's on target to Williams. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey, and it sets up second down.
Ashton Davis there on the coverage.
Set. Black 80. Shot.
Now Herbert again. And the Patriots get there and take him down. And the set forces a now tougher third down.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it in the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. He'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Down the score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. That one's good to McConkey. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers now trailed by just a point in the fourth. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots running their offense out there. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Second down now, they need 7. From the gun, it's May. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now to throw. Taking a deep shot here. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Here he is to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
At the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. LA uses a timeout here. It's second.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Henry on the catch. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Sticking with Henderson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing now. Brought in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal.
26-yard attempt.
That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Was there pressure down there, Kate? Was his heart beating through his chest? Because we sure didn't see it. He stepped up and so confidently nailed a kick that's going to send them to the conference championship.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. On return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Here he goes. One final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So this is a win for the Patriots. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.